If you fell into a black hole, the first thing that kills you isn't the crushing, it's the stretching. You would be pulled slowly into a long, thin strand of yourself. Scientists actually have a name for this. They call it spaghettification. But honestly, that's not even the strangest part. Because of what a black hole does to time, someone watching you fall would see something that sounds impossible. Stay with me, because by the end of this, you'll understand why, to them, you never actually fall in at all. You're watching mostly empty. Small channel, big universe. We slow things down and look at the parts of space that quietly bend your brain. Tonight, falling into the darkest thing there is. So, first, what is a black hole? A black hole is what's left when a giant star dies and collapses in on itself. All of that mass gets crushed into an unimaginably small point, and the gravity around it becomes so strong that nothing can escape it. Not rockets, not light, nothing. That's why it's black. It's not a hole, and it's not empty. It's the opposite. It's the most concentrated something in the universe. A place where gravity simply won. Around every black hole, there's an invisible line. We call it the event horizon. And it is the single most important boundary in all of physics. Outside that line, you can still escape if you're fast enough. But the moment you cross it, there is no escape. Not because you aren't strong enough, but because there is no longer any direction that leads back out. Every path you could possibly take now points inward. So let's fall in. As you drift toward a black hole, at first, it's calm, quiet. You don't feel like you're falling at all. There's no wind, no sound, just the black circle ahead of you slowly growing. But then gravity starts to do something strange. A black hole pulls harder on whatever is closer to it. So if you fall in feet first, your feet are being pulled much harder than your head, and the difference becomes enormous. Your body stretches, then stretches more. You're pulled longer and thinner, like a piece of dough being drawn out into a single strand. That's the spaghettification. For a smaller black hole, it would tear you apart long before you ever reach the edge. Now here's where it gets beautiful and a little bit eerie. Let's say someone you love is watching you fall from a safe distance through a telescope. What do they see? Near a black hole, time itself slows down, not as a feeling, as a real, measured fact. The closer you get to that event horizon, the slower your time runs compared to theirs. So from their point of view, you don't fall faster and faster. You fall slower and slower. They watch you approach the edge and freeze. Your image hangs there, getting dimmer and redder, slowly fading, but never quite crossing. To them, you are frozen at the edge of the dark, forever. But to you, nothing strange happens at all. You cross the event horizon without even noticing the line. You fall straight through, in just a few seconds, into a place no one outside can ever see. Two completely different stories, both of them true. That's what gravity does to time. And what would you see looking back? The light of the entire universe, bending around the edges of the black hole, smeared and warped into a glowing ring. The whole cosmos, distorted into something you've never seen before in the last moments before the dark closes around you. So, what's at the center? The honest answer is, we don't know. At the very heart of a black hole, our best theories predict a point where everything we understand about physics simply stops working. where gravity becomes infinite and space and time lose their meaning. We call it a singularity. But the truth is, it's one of the biggest open questions in all of science. Scientists are still working right now to understand what really happens in there. It may be the one place in the universe whose secret we can never bring back out. And maybe that's the strangest thought of all. We live in a universe with places where the rules themselves come to an end, where time bends, light bows, and the path back out simply disappears. And yet here you are, a small, soft, temporary thing, safe and warm, able to think about the darkest objects in existence and feel a little bit of wonder instead of fear. That's not nothing. That might be everything. That's all from Mostly Empty tonight. If your brain feels pleasantly bent, the good kind, there are more quiet journeys like this one waiting for you here. A new one every week. Take care of yourself and look up sometime.